For many, the World Cup gives people a chance to sideline politics and unite under the feel-good umbrella of sports diplomacy.
The World Cup kicked off in Russia after all. You might have heard a thing or two in the news and all over social media about Russia since the last presidential election, and one of the other participants in the highly anticipated event is Iran. Ditto.
Many Iranian Americans plan to gather around television screens at home, cafes and bars to cheer on their favorite players. It's a chance to embrace their culture and roots while supporting Iranians in the motherland, if not necessarily the government, which remains deeply unpopular among many Persians in the U.S.
There are about 87,000 people of Iranian descent in Los Angeles County, according to the U.S. Census Bureau.
Many Iranians fled the country after the Islamic Revolution overthrew the US-backed Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi in 1979, replacing it with a socially restrictive theocracy that now struggles with a disgruntled population and high unemployment.
But despite some Iranian Americans' loathing of Iran's conservative and hardline factions, many still long to return to the homeland.
For Iranian Americans who crave to reconnect to a country that feels distant, the World Cup offers a chance.
A group of young Iranian American millennials with the Farhang Foundation, an LA-based nonprofit organization, reserved space at the Parlor, a bar on Melrose, for people to view the opening match.
This event reminds Iranians of people back home and teaches the younger generation born here to learn about Iranian culture, Ardekhani said.
Another viewing party is being held at a cafe in Tehrangeles, the moniker given to an area in Westwood that is home to many Persians.
But amid the excitement and thrill, geopolitics between the US and Iran still looms over the World Cup, a stark reminder that the two nations' governments remain bitter enemies.
Earlier this week, Nike announced that the U.S. sportswear company would not supply shoes to Iran's national team because of sanctions against Iran. The decision comes in the wake of President Trump announcing in May that he is pulling the United States out of the Iran nuclear deal.
Fred Parvani left Tehran when he was 17. 5 years before the Islamic Revolution. He didn't imagine that he would never return.
Now 60, Parvani can't wait to watch Iran play in the World Cup. The games will remind him of his late father, who shared with his son an abiding love for the sport.